everybody. I've been trying for a while now to put together a slideshow of my Jeep and all the changes I've made over the past few months, but I have way too many photos and not nearly enough time to be able to sit and do what I like to do. So I figured on this other balmy evening, I take a few minutes and just have Jimmer start me off on a video and then just walk around and show you some of the things I've done to my Jeep. Not only just for you, but for me, because I kind of want to have it for myself. So anyhow, I'm going to take over the camera and just walk around my Jeep and show you a few of the things that I've done to it over the past few months. I think we started this project back in April, and I still got a few little tweaks, but most of it's done. And I'm having a great time with it, especially in this weather. But I'll take over now and show you a few things. As some may remember, and some may not, never have known, but ever since I got my Jeep 6 years ago, I've referred to him as Sergeant Major. He actually holds the rank of Command Sergeant Major, but in the Army, regardless of whether you're Command Sergeant Major or a Sergeant Major, they call you Sergeant Major. So, to honor that, I started out by having a professional detail job done, and Sergeant Major now has the rank of a Command Sergeant Major on his hood. And that's the rank my husband held when he was in the military. And up front here, of course, little buddy, well, it's not little buddy anymore. I stopped calling him that a while ago, but it kind of sticks. But every now and then I say it and don't really mean it. But his name actually is Trumpy. That's what I call him, Trumpy. And he's been on my Jeep ever since I got it. So he's been up there going places with us for a good 6 years now. So, and I do change his ribbons according to my mood. Also, one of the things I did is change the grill a bit. We had the black slats filled in, still got that authentic Jeep 7 slats up front. But yeah, we blacked them out because it looked a lot different than that before. And in keeping with the military theme, I added the Army stars to both front wheels or whatever the hell you call them.
Fenders.
Oh, the fenders. And I also put into my flasher lights there, I put the little inserts that are also stars that match the stars on the fenders. Here, this was something I designed. I did the majority of this work myself, but I did have to call in an expert to do some of the bigger decals because that was pretty tricky, and I was really impressed watching the guy do his work. I made this up. I had a girl design the eagle, and then I went somewhere else, a place in Boston where I got my silver and black star decals. And I also changed my framer on my license plate. I made it up. I chose army boots and an M16 over stilettos and a handbag, because that's what I did many years ago. Then up here, there's this thing that us Jeepers do, and we do this thing where we wave at each other. Some do, some don't. Most do, and it's kind of fun to do it. And for those who don't, we just have our little wave damn it signs up there. I also have my Loch Ness and Bigfoot chasing my Jeep on my dash because I don't go anywhere without them. Right here, I designed this decal myself. It's got the heart, and it has the Jeep insignia there, and then I have my paw print and my heart beats for my Jeep, and of course my poodles. Love them both. And then you back off here, like in the military, when they put the identification on the side of the vehicles. And most Jeepsters who name their Jeep, this is where you'll find that they put the name. And so U.S. Army, I did that because it was authentic, the way they did it years ago on the Willys. And then, of course, I had his name put on there. I did not do this. And this was another one of those projects that was very interesting to watch because 2 sets of decals there. Put down the gold first and then the black on top. It was really impressive. It's the same way he did the insignia on the hood, and that was amazing to watch him do that. I also got new wheels, which are really cool. They're called Rock Stars. I think that they're going to hopefully fare the winter better than the other ones that I had on. You know, we live in 4 seasons here, not Florida, so the wheels and rims, they really do take a beating. And then a number of years ago, actually 2 years ago, when I got Gypsy Laurel. I had a decal here that said Gypsy Soul, but it was in white, so I had that removed because I wanted to do, I wanted to match the writing of Command Sergeant Major. So I had the guy, Tommy, I think his name was, he made me a Gypsy Soul decal. And I'm a huge fan of Rosie the Riveter, not because of any of this, you know, women's equality crap or any of that trash. I just like her because of the image that she is, and I like what she was all those years ago. She represented the women who worked during wartime when the men were out fighting the war, and I think that that was really cool. And I always thought she was really cute. There's many different versions of her. I like this one. Some little girl the other day told her mother to look at the sexy lady on the Jeep. And I thought that was cute. The little girl was only 6. And I had this made special, and then I had the writing on her name to match me. Poodles rock and Jeeps roll. And these door handles, these are made with spent .45 calibers casings, and I had those special made. I have them on all the doors, all 4, and then of course the back. And then when you come over here, of course this is inside my Jeep, and I have to step back to see what I've got here. Oh, let's start here. This is, let's see if I can do this one. This is for me, badass wife only, that's me. And I put these decals on myself. And then when I come down here, right here, that's where I want to be in my dreams. And when you come back up here, I have my rosary to protect me, and I got a set for my mom and also for my sister for her bug. I had these really cool handles put on. I mean, if you're going to take your roof off and your doors and all that, this is the kind of stuff that you do when you go in 4-wheeling. I always say I have really precious cargo, so I never disassemble my Jeep because I don't want my poodles to fall out. That doesn't mean it still can't look cool. One of the special things that I really love in here is my memorial to my Gertrude and my Gretel. These are gold decals that I put on there, had them made especially for my girls. Gretel died in the middle of this project, so I don't even want to go there. This is kind of cute here. This is my fire missile button, because every Jeep needs a fire missile, just because sometimes you just want to shoot somebody. I'm not supposed to say that, right? Oh, sorry. I did. I'll erase it. And let's see, come over here. There's another one of my handles. And this is the passengers on the driver's side. Another one of my upside down Jeeps with me and my dog hanging out, right? And again, that's where I want to be. In your Jeep, you can be wherever you want to be. And there's another one of my stars, the Willie stars. You see those on a lot of Jeeps. And of course, this is my memorial window. One of them, I have the 2 that I'm working on, the rate I'm going. Every single window will be a memorial. This was a decal I had made, put on my gas cap for Jim. He didn't know I did that, but I kind of surprised him with that. And today I took off and had to run a couple errands, so I had Old Glory on the back of Sergeant Major as we were going down the road, and it looks really beautiful. A lot of people are really, you know, they give you the thumbs up and stuff because it's nice. I always love to see a vehicle that has the flag on the back. And this is something I created. I had these white poodles on Sergeant Major, and I wanted to really spruce them up. So I added the stars. I had them specially made because I needed to get the red, the white, the blue, and I had to get the black and gold. And the same girl who made my decal up front, I can barely do this, made this one back here, which I think is really cool. Looks really nice. Of course, it's hard to see right now with Old Glory back here. And then I have, of course, my tire cover, which has been on for quite some time, but I love it. I made that too. It was my design, and then it was put on there professionally by some company that did that kind of stuff. And then this is my one of my Attitude decals go around. If it was supposed to be fast, it wouldn't be shaped like a brick, which is so appropriate. And then if you come over here, I also had this one made special. I wanted to do something back here to combine my patriotism as well as my passion for my poodle. So I searched high and low for the perfect decals that would fit here, and I got this adorable poodle jumping through the air. It originally was going through a hoop, and I asked the woman who made it if she could get rid of the hoop, and she said she could. So I just have it jumping over the flag, which I thought was really neat. And here's another one of my memorial windows. Of course, I had to put Gretel on there. Didn't want to. I'd rather have her sitting in the passenger seat. And this is my rear passenger door with me and my poodles hanging out. And this is where I'd rather be. And up here, this is a Jeep slogan that floats around a lot. If you're four-wheeling, I guess this is a common thing that people say. You know, after you've been out and you've been riding, it's crazy time, you say, oh, you know, your passenger's like all flustered and stuff, and you just look at them and you say, but did you die? So I guess you shouldn't be bitching about it if you're still alive, right? And let's see what else. I still have my Jeep set up for Gretel, and I'm not going to take that down anytime soon. She had a special spot there, and she will, and occasionally Gypsy Laurel rides up here, but she's still trying to figure out where she wants to be, and I think she's the only one who will sit up front eventually. And this is another one of my special little decals. Some of these on the door I only can see, but that's what I want. That was the whole idea of me putting them there. They're for me, no one else. And I think the only other thing is my Attitude on the back of my Jeep, which you really can't see it from here. I'll have to open the back, but I have. When I open the back, my tailgate's got some kind of in-your-face decals, but they're for me, so I might show them. We'll see. But anyhow, that's my Jeep, and that's what I've been doing for months now, is working on it, and it's come out really, really great. So I'm glad I could show it this way, because God knows I'm never going to get to those photos. Okay, so just one more thing to show. That's the back of my Jeep. I just took the flag off, so I'll show you just a couple things here. Okay, there's the two poodles that I have on the back. They match. And by the way, it took me like forever to do this decal work, because each one of those stars had to be put on individually. And I tried to mirror what I did on the left side to the right side. So it was tedious, but it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it, because I like doing that kind of stuff. And there's my eagle. And again, I have that designed specifically to fit in that spot. And then the girl who did that is in Southern California. And then my star maker is in Boston. And there's my tire cover. And there's my trailer hitch, which I just love, with all four mates on it. And you can open it if you want. And I had a special blanket that I got to put down in there, so that when you open it up, it really looks pretty when you look in there. I wanted the barking at somebody walking by.
You guys leave them alone.
I wanted to.
Gilly?
Ideal, but it'll really be loud. But anyhow, I wanted the patriotism to flow over into the inside as well. So my mate's on my bag, of course, and this is their area back here. It's really nice. It's a great place. It's a great vehicle for three mates. It was fantastic for four as well. And this is my kind of in your face. I always have a problem with that star because of the light reflecting, but it's okay. But it's I did all this work myself. You can read it. I don't probably have to read it. And like I said, it's my in your face. Sometimes I just get an attitude. But anyhow, it's my own private little stash. of decals that you're only going to see if I show them to you. But anyhow, so this is my buddy, my Sergeant Major, and I think he came out really awesome, and with the exception of just a couple of little things, I have one more decal that I'm hoping I'm going to get. He's pretty much done. I really enjoyed this work. This was fun, and then I just worked on Heidi's bug and did a lot of work on hers, and that was fun too. So I'm running out of vehicles, so I think I'm going to start putting decals all over my house. Oh, I did my husband's car too. Yeah, his was easy. He's really, like, you know, kind of strict on what he wants done and what he'll allow, so it wasn't like I got an opportunity to go overboard, but it looked nice when I was done with it. So anyhow, probably better to show it this way than it would be to show it in the slideshow, because by the time I get to that, I'd probably be dead. All right, so fun sharing. Be well.